now it's fairly strange. So, for instance, I want to show simple example, which means demonstration. So, I'm reading some posts. Hopefully, I can censor posters. Well, person who posted this article post too many times. So right now, for instance, I'm seeing what I will read. Where is it? Yes, certain sponsor categories and don't read: alcohol, tobacco, crypto, NFT, firearm, adult content, political campaign, and well, adult content. It's like, yeah. And then, well, when I finish reading this article or writing, then I intentionally or unintentionally or without any like whatever, I skip next post, this job search platform, or like the remote, I think. Yes, I initially skip this regardless of its content. I don't want to see it. I don't want to look. It's like, I think it's overprotective. It's like, consider everyone 4 years old and then, well, ban everything and then make it like romance movie and then, well, actually like mess with their psychology for the next decade, understanding. I mean, it's like that. So, for instance, I cannot focus on this. Yes, for instance, right now, due to this color shift on this profile icon, if it's small, you can call it icon. Well, my attention is being, yeah. And then, well, there's, for instance, these, picturesque, different color. There is this contrast between what colors want to tell you. So my attention is again in this more receptive sense, not susceptible. Please learn difference between two. Yeah, so that's the problem. Yes, so if I see something that does not fit like my definition of, I don't know, maybe proper, maybe good, maybe all right, maybe not my cup of favorite beverage, and then or like cup of coffee, and then, well, what you get is that you skip this. Why? Without regard of its content. And then, well, you have to be visually stimulated so that you can like at least begin to care about your learning resource made available state. So why does this happen? This is very small or little or like, I don't know, it's like piece of an example. There are many. In my opinion, well, there's this probably retard that is older than 40, tries to read everything you do, and then, well, he or she fails miserably, well, because also reads more than once, or like watching movie at side, or like there's some like corrupt stuff that is like comes from this rich wealthy family, and then, well, suppose it on therapy for more than like 3 decades or whatever. There are conspiracy theories. However, this is what I'm saying. This is reader's fallacy. Reader's fallacy, not fallacy, fallacy. I'm not really sure, check pronunciation. However, this was very apparent in terms of back in the day when I was reading physical copy. While I was reading certain paragraph of certain book, due to its what I call well, intensity, as in I was in this book, right? That was the feeling. Sometimes I realized I skipped one paragraph. Sometimes it was pages with I was reading it, however I wasn't perceiving it. One who perceives wasn't me. However, it was, well, read through my machine that is like functions like machine that is brain, right? Back then, a few times I wanted to return, or like I might have missed it, and then, well, I want to return previous well, paragraph, not chapter. Well, then it was as if I was reading a different character or different perspective in terms of feeling. And then, well, it was, yes, different from my, well, I wasn't one who reads when I returned to certain paragraph. Well, why was this intriguing, and why not? Why this is not false? It's actually, well, interesting, because I realized few times while I was reading physical copy, well, emotional, well, quality. I got quality as in, well, it's like, well, like some, it's, well, currency was changed as well. So you were talking about like rage-based emotion, while my first reading, my second reading, I was getting this, well, questioning-based emotional thing, and then, well, once you look, it's like I was reading this, well, non first person character. However, it could be this character from like somewhere in environment, in same setting. I was reading in their, his, her, however, whatever, his or their perspective. So this is where you should bake your noodles. That's, make them with eggs. They taste good. I miss certain, yeah. And then, well, there's your thing. I think, guys, there's the conspiracy part. If you want, you can check. Well, so prior, well, resource preparation, well, chicken, also turkey, also, well, mice are being fed on this screen, and then your screen is basically Black Mirror-esque, this setting. Resource allocation, right? Frozen chain.